Welcome to all of you BSc second year students. Last few online lectures we have completed, we have seen the various fish diseases which is to be occurring fishes due to parasite pathogens, in which the most dangerous and important parasites pathogens are the fungal diseases or the fungus. Control measures of fungal diseases. Control measures of the fungal diseases. These control measures of fungal diseases we have seen, we have studied today. Control measures of fungal diseases. We have well known the important three diseases causes on fish population, that may be freshwater fish, that may be marine water fish, that may be grow or culture in freshwater ponds, lakes, rivers, or that may be grow or culture in sea waters or the ocean waters. Means these fishes, these are to be infected, these fishes, these are to be affected by a fungal pathogens, fungal parasite, and diseases occur. We have seen first bronchiomycosis, second disease we have seen dermatomycosis, and third disease we have seen the internal mycosis or the systemic mycosis. To control these three diseases, dermatomycosis, bronchiomycosis, and internal mycosis or systemic mycosis. Systemic mycosis, these are to be more difficult, more danger to control, to cure the pathogens parasite, because this disease, these are to be occur due to the contamination of food, due to the poor quality of food, due to the bad quality of water. And this good quality of food, these are to be not available when water is to be polluted. Bad quality water, these are to be found, which is to be occur. Then fishes, these are to be infected, fishes, these are to be affected due to the pathogens, due to the parasite. That parasite are the fungal parasite, and these are to be attacked, these are to be caused on the internal part of the body of the fish, and internal parts such as stomach, such as intestine, such as liver. When these parts, these are to be damaged, then food and feeding of fish, these are to be stopped, and ultimately fish become die or dead, and complete crop, these are to be lost, complete crop, these are to be destroyed. It is difficult to diagnose, it is difficult to understand externally. That's why this disease, these are to be serious, this disease, these are to be danger. All these three diseases, these are to be controlled, these are to be cured, because we all know that is prevention is better than cure. An ounce of cure is to be measured to the waste the pounds of money, and that's why the control measure, these are to be essential. Control measure, these are to be most important to cure, to prevent the diseases. That's why care should be taken. The disease pathogen, these are to be not attacked, these are to be not affected on the fishes or the any aquatic organisms life. Hence, in this lecture, we have studied the control measures of fungal diseases. Yes? See, observe all these figures in front of you. These are the some fishes, these are to be common fish diseases, these are to be occur. Common fishes, these are to be infected due to number of pathogens, number of parasites, these are to be infected, these are to be affect on the fishes and cause the fish diseases. And when these are to be severe attack, when there is a more dangerous attack, more pathogens, these are to be complete attacking on all fishes species, then complete crop, these are to be destroyed, these are to be lost. In first instant figure, see, in this first figure, this is the pathogenic condition, this is the tail rot, this is the fin rot condition, this is the mouth or the cotton mouth disease, means all these part these are to be infected, all these part these are to be affected due to the pathogens or the parasites. It is more serious, more danger for the culturist or the fish farmers. In second figure, see in this figure, what is the condition in this figure? Complete tail rot, complete tail these are to be brittle, caudal fin these are to be cut down, caudal fin these are to be damaged, means swimming these are to be infected. When swimming affected, swimming is to be affected. When swimming is to be affected, fish becomes attacking by enemies or attacking by other animals. In next figure, see this figure, gills are to be infected, white spot these are to be appear, pinpoint these are to be occur, gill coloration these are to be fed, these color of the gills these are to be different, color of this area different, color of this area is different, means coloration of the gill filament these are to be fading. Ultimately, respiration these are to be infected, respiration these are to be affected, and when respiration these are to be affected, fish can die early in period, early in condition. See in other fishes, in this again, that is disease of eye complete fungus or complete bacteria, they can attacking on the eyes. In this area, the pathogens these are to be attacking on the fish. Again in this mouth, these are to be attacked. Again in the body of this fish, the pathogens these are to be attacked. This is that is goldfish, these are to be the black mullet, aquarium fish, which is to be attacking by the pathogens, that may be protozoan pathogen. All these disease condition, infected fishes these are to be observed, these are to be seen. That infection may be first fungi these are to be attacked, and on that area, on that part where fungi these are to be attacking, bacteria, then crustacean, protozoans, helminth or other parasite these are to be infected, these are to be affected and complete. When more than one or two pathogens these are to be attacked on fishes, it is to be more serious, more danger for culturists, for the farmers. That's why control measures of common fungal diseases these are to be important. Treatment of fungal diseases these are to be important, because this fungal diseases these are to be controlled, these are to be cured properly in proper way, then and then we have saved our crop, we have saved our culture tanks or the culture water bodies for the aquaculture or fish culture. Yes. Then which are these control measures? Which are the control measures which is to be we have seen here one by one. Various preventive measures and chemical methods are employed. Various preventive measures and chemical methods are employed to check the fungal growth on the fish. To check the fungal growth on the fish, these measurements, these controls, these treatment, these are to be important, these are to be essential, and these treatments, these are our aids. Number one, incorporation of medicines like sulfamethionine, incorporation of medicines like terramycin, medicines like erythromycin, thiocyanate, calomel, all these chemicals, when these chemicals these are to be mixed into the food, and such chemical mixed food when we have provided, when we have supplied to the culture areas, culture water bodies, then when fishes they can consume such mixed chemical mixed food, then the pathogens, parasites they can liberate or they can live out, or the disease can be free, diseases can be, it is to be live out. Which are these incorporation of medicines like sulfamethionine, terramycin, erythromycin, thiocyanate, calomel, all these chemicals these are to be mixed into the food, and such chemical mixed food these are to be supplied provided to the fish to control, to cure the fungal diseases. Second control measures, phenoxyethol solution. Phenoxyethyl solution these are to be taken, and it is to be taken 10 to 20 cc at 10 to 20 cc of 1% solution diluted in 1 liter of water. How much solution these are to be taken? We have take phenoxyethyl solution 10 to 20 cc of 1% solution. Of 1% solution these are to be diluted into 1 liter of water, and this dilute solution, these are to be used to spray in water. In those water infected fishes, in those water fungal infected animals, that may be fish, that may be non-fish, or that may be any other aquatic animal, these are to be live, these are to be surviving. Such animal, these are to be dip into such phenoxyethanol solution when we have mixed with water. Then these are to be recommended, these are to be good to control the fungal disease. Next, treatment. Infected fishes may also be kept alternatively in bath. Those fishes, these are to be infected, those fishes, these are to be affected due to fungal parasite. Such fishes, these are to be alternatively bathed in water containing 0.5 ml of formalin solution. In those water 0.5 ml formalin, these are to be take 0.5 ml of formalin, these are to be added in 1 liter of water, and when in this 1 liter of water 0.5 ml of formalin plus 1 ppm of malachite green, 1 ppm part per mole. When this 1 ppm of malachite green, these are to be added with formalin solution, and in such water when fishes, these are to be deep, when fishes, these are to be deep around an hour time, around and 1 hour time. When such infected fishes, these are to be deep, infected fishes, these are to be bathing up to 1 hour in formalin plus 1 ppm of malachite green, and then these are to be recommended, then these are to be control the fungal disease, these are to be control the fungal parasite. Ultimately, those fungal parasite, that is the dermatomycosis or branchiomycosis or the internal mycosis, they can attack on fishes, they can live out, they can liberate outside in water bodies, they die and they destroy. Another control measures. Affected fishes kept in 15 to 30 gram NaCl solution per liter. Those fishes, these are to be infected, those fishes, these are to be affected by fungal pathogens, fungal parasite. These fishes, these are to be kept into 15 to 30 gram of NaCl solution per liter of water for half an hour. May also be free from fungus. When common salt solution, when common sodium chloride solution, it is to be take 15 to 30 gram in 1 liter of solution. When these are to be mixed 15 gram to 30 gram salt into 1 liter of water, and in such water infected fishes, these are to be deep bath up to half an hour, or depending upon the disease condition, depending upon the pathogenic condition, whether fishes, these are to be severe infected, severe affected, more time these are to be taken. Suppose fishes, these are to be just start to affecting or infecting the fungus, then minimum time these are to be taken, because again it is to be harmful for the fish, because due to the salt osmoregulation, these are to be affected and fish can endanger. That's why a proper time or a suitable time we can choose, we can select. Treatment may be repeated on the following days. This treatment, these are to be done, this treatment, these are to be occur repeated days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, depending upon the infected conditions of the fungus, infected conditions of the pathogens or the parasite. Means these are the some useful common control measures. First, sulfamethionine, terramycin, erythromycin, thiocyanate, calomel with food. Second, phenoxyethanol. When these phenoxyethanol, these are to be mixed into the water, and fishes, these are to be bathing deep. Infected fishes, these are to be deep, adding up to half an hour or up to an hour. Then these pathogens, fungus, these are to be released, these are to be die. Or infected fishes, these are to be deep into 0.5 ml formalin plus 1 ppm of malachite green, half an hour. These infected fishes, these are to be keep inside these bathing water, inside this water. It is to be free from pathogens, free from fungal parasite. Or 5 to 30 gram of common salt NaCl solution per liter, they can dissolve, they can dilute, and in this dilute solution fishes, these are to be deep bathing infected half an hour, and repeated process, repeated condition, these are to be done with this treatment. Or another control measures, 5 to 90 minute bath in potassium permanganate solution is also recommended. Those fishes, these are to be infected, those fishes, these are to be affected by fungal parasite, fungal pathogen. Such infected fishes, these are to be caught, these are to be captured, and such fishes, these are to be deep bathing into 5 to 90 minute bath in potassium permanganate solution is also recommended. It is also good to control the fungal disease, fungal parasite. The time and dose depends upon the hardness of fish. Time and dose of the potassium permanganate, these are to be it is to be depending upon the how much fish these are to be strong, how much fish these are to be healthy, how much pathogen these are to be these are to be infected, whether severely infect, repeated process, repeated long time these are to be infect, long time the fishes these are to be deep bathing, or few parasite, few pathogen these are to be attacked, then repeated condition these are to be not done, 1 or 2 times these are to be deep bathing into 5 to 10 minutes of potassium permanganate is also recommended, is also important control measures for the fungal disease. ये homeopathic drugs, and another important control measure, homeopathic drugs, Argentium nitricum, that is Q, Argentium nitricum Q applied typically on the infected eyes, and when these Argentium nitricum, these are to be applied on the eye area where fungal these are to be grows, where eyes these are to be lost, eyes these are to be consumed, that areas fungus, this that is Argentium nitricum, these are to be applied, this fungus these are to be die, these are to be ultimately destroyed, and fish is to be free from fungal parasite. When eyes, vision or sight these are to be found in fishes, ultimately fish can swim from one place to another area, one part to another part, and when eyes are to be lost, fishes these are to be affected, fishes these are to be attacked by other pathogens or other enemies also. Enemy, other animals easily attack and they can consume, they can kill the fish. Next, control measures, branchiomycosis is difficult to cure and the infected fishes have been removed and destroyed. Branchiomycosis is difficult. Those fishes these are to be infected, those are to be affected due to the branchiomycosis. This branchiomycosis is to be more difficult, more serious. When fishes these are to be affected from this branchiomycosis, these are infected fishes, these can be collected, these can be captured, and these fishes then these are to be removed from the ponds. These infected fishes these are to be kept into nearby ponds in low-lying areas, and on when fishes these are to be low-lying areas, keep on these fishes soil or mud these are to be covered, which happens, which is to be act as a good fertilizer in next crop, and fungus or pathogen these are to be ultimately destroyed, these are to be not developed, destroyed. The ponds drain and dried till the cracking of soil is to be occur. When those water bodies in which branchiomycosis is to be occur, in these water bodies fishes these are to be caught, captured, these are to be dipped into the low-lying areas on which soil these are to be added. After capturing, after complete eradication of fishes, such pond these are to be drained, water these are to be leave out. When water these are to be leave out, the bottom of the pond, bottom of the water body these are to be dried till the cracking of soil these are to be occur. Up to the cracking condition, up to the soil or mud these are to be cracking, up to that period, up to that condition, this water body these are to be cracking, and when the cracking these are to be done, some oxygen these are to be mixed into the ooze or mud in cracking level, and they can develop the mud quality, and fungi or the fungus they can kill, they can destroy. This is also important control measure to control the fungal diseases. Another important control measures, use of quicklime. Use of when pond can be drained, cracking is to be done. Then in 2 to 3 months in summer condition, 2 to 3 months summer period, complete pond these are to be open dried, sun dried, cracking these are to be done. In such pond, in such water bodies, use of quicklime at a rate of 150 to 200 kg per hectare is important, per hectare these are to be good. That is 150 to 200 kg per hectare. Quick lime these are to be added on the bottom of these mud or woods or cracking soil. It is added to weeks intervals during summer. During treatment the pH of water should be restored below 9 pH. When we can apply lime, it is to be take care should be that the pH of that soil, pH of that water never exceed above 9 pH, means below 9 pH. pH is to be maintaining, pH is to be take care should be that the pH is to be below 9 pH, which is to be useful for culture. And when pH is to be increased above 9, it is to be harmful, lethal effect which is to be seen in fish, and fish can die due to the pH level, due to the pH condition. That is, quick lime is also added. Quick lime is also important to adding to these control measures of fungal disease, control measures of fungus. Then another control measures of fungal disease, use of copper sulfate is also suggested. Use of copper sulfate is also good, recommended, but proper care should be taken because the chemical copper sulfate, these are to be destroys many other aquatic animals, many other fishes, as well as many other small zooplankton, small insect larvae, which insect larvae zooplankton act as food for fish. Means again food is to be lost. Fishes these are to be face the problem of scarcity of food. That's why use of copper sulfate is also suggested, recommended, but proper care should be taken when we can apply, when we can use copper sulfate as a chemical to control the fungal disease, to control these parasite pathogens, that is in aquatic medium, in aquatic water. That is, care should be taken, care should be done. Next control measure, that is ichthyophanosis, is extremely difficult. Ichthyophanosis is extremely difficult to control, and only the quarantine regulations is suggested, which is helpful in infected fishes. Again, this control measure, it is to be related to the today's coronavirus. What is the treatment? Those patient which is to be diagnosed by corona, these patients, these are to be quarantined for 14 days. Quarantine, these are to be for up to 15 days or up to 21 days. This similar quarantine, these are to be done. Those fishes, these are to be infected. Those fishes, these are to be affected due to the ichthyophanosis. This is the disease which is to be caused, disease which is to be occur in the fishes, ichthyophanosis, and this disease is to be controlled. This disease is to be hard to cure, to control. That's why those fishes, these are to be infected. Those fishes, these are to be affected due to the ichthyophanosis. Such fishes, these are to be caught, these are to be collected by fishermen, fish farmers, and these fishes, these are to be kept into quarantine regulations. And when these are to be quarantined, proper time, proper condition suggested, which is to be helpful to decrease the infected conditions from the ichthyophanosis, and we can control the fish disease. With all these control measures, maximum control measure, these are to be adopted, these are to be applied, used by fish farmers, fish culturists. Then and then fishes can save, fish can live as usual, and pathogens can free, parasite can destroy, kill, and when parasite pathogens that can be kill or destroy, fish is to be free from pathogens, free from infected conditions, and it is to be healthy, and healthy food is to be better, healthy food is to be essential for all aquatic animals, that may be in fishes, even human being also. With these some control measures, we can control these fungal diseases and we can save our crops. With this, we have completed, we have seen control measures of fungal diseases. Yes, any difficulty, any problem, please ask anytime, anywhere. Thank you.